Hello everyone, we're back. We've got some another questions as well. As in the previous video, we talked about input unit, and today we'll be talking about output unit. So this is the process of producing useful information from user is called. Like the process of producing useful information for the user is called. That is called outputting. Very simple. Output is always responsible for giving the results and in the form of printed report or visual display. The process is referred to as outputting. Controlling is nothing but the manner and the sequence in which the instructions are being operated. Inputting means giving instructions to the user, whereas processing means performing certain operation and calculation. So the next question is the output unit converts the data entered by the user into the computer understandable form. What do you think? It is B. It's false because the output unit converts the data entered by the user is understandable form. No, because this is output is always responsible for converting the computer obtained data into the understandable format, whereas the input is responsible for converting the data into the understandable form. So the VDA stands for, that is, visual display unit. VDU is called visual display unit. Explanation: a visual display unit is also referred to as a monitor, who basically give the results of output. It comprises of the cathode ray tube, CRT. You might have heard about it. Okay, we've got another question. What does SVGA stands for? And the answer is D, because super video graphic array. What does it mean? Explanation: super video graphic is a type of a visual display unit. Always remember it. It supports 1024 by 768 pixels with the 60,000 different colors. Wow. Okay, we have another question. Question number 5. The device that is used to give single or multiple colored images and drawing. That is called as C. That is called plotters. It means a device or that is used to give one single or multiple colored images. Explanation: plotters are device which is used to give colored images. They use ink pens or ink jets for drawing. Pen of different colors, shade of used by shading and styling. Okay, we have another question. A special request originated from some device to the user to acquire some of its time is called. It means a special request originated from some device to the CPU to require some of the time is called. That's called interrupt. Let me just explain it. A special request originated from some device to the CPU acquired to some of its uh, that's called interrupt. Explanation: an interrupt is a kind of a request which controls the system bus for some time, then performs all the operations, gives back control to the CPU. It is usually identified by some number and handled by an interrupt controller. Okay, we have got another question. Line printers print one line at the time are, the answer is C. Drum printers. You might have heard it means the drum printers are like line printers that print one line at a time. Explanation: the drum printers have solid cylindrical drum. The characteristics embossed on its surface in the form of circular bonds. Bands it can perform printed defined set of characters. A dash monitor looks like television and are normally used for non-portable, systems. And the answer is A, cathode ray tube, as we have talked already about it. A cathode ray tube is monitor looks like a television idea. The flat panel monitors are thinner and lighter in comparison. Okay, we have another question. Which of the following is not a function of output? It means Uh, it produces results that can be easily understood by user. No. It accepts the results produced by the computer. No. It supplies the data and instructions to the outside world. No. But the answer is it supplies the data and instructions to the computer for further processing. If you just once again read it, which of the following is not the function of the output unit? It supplies the data instructions to the computer for further processing. Like we have output unit is responsible for giving the results, as we know, to the users in form of printed report or visually. It is not understandable. It's not responsible for giving the instructions back to the CPU processing. Okay, the interesting one, we have the PCI stands for. PCI means peripheral component and interconnected. So that's what PCI is a high bandwidth bus that functions like a peripheral bus. Compared to others, it delivers better system and perform. So that is we have just end up our next video. Thank you so much.